Hello everyone, Nathaniel here from SuperGameCrashers and welcome back to Subnautica. As the sun rises over the wreck of the Aurora, I've received quite a few requests to see the Aurora, see the inside of it, and we'll go and see it in just a minute. But before we do that, I want to show you guys a few modifications that I want to make to the base. I haven't done it yet, but I will do it in just a second. So, now, let's have a look. So here's the base. It's pretty bog standard, pretty simple. The only thing I've done to it is added a couple of windows to make
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Welcome indeed. Welcome aboard, Captain, indeed. To make this area look a little bit more pretty. But there is a slight problem. Every time you add windows, you actually reduce the overall structural integrity of the building. Meaning we are going to have to improve the structure before we can actually add to this thing. Otherwise, it'll start to buckle and then it'll break, and then that will be very sad because I will lose all of the work that I put into it. Anyway, I've also built a whole ton of lockers, and I've spent literally 3 hours collecting resources and building stuff so that we can use what I've scanned and build it. That's pretty much it. Oh, I moved the fabricator here because I got tired of running up and down the corridor to do stuff. So, I've now got 5 lockers. If you want your name on a locker, just leave a comment in the comment section and I will add your name to the locker. It doesn't have to be a real name, it can be a made up name, but yeah, let's see how it goes. So yeah, I've literally filled up everything. I've been out, I've been to all these caves, I've made some glass, got titanium, I found some gold, which was actually not as hard. If you go quite far down, you'll find plenty of gold, plenty of silver. I've got some of these creep vine clusters because we'll actually need something called lubricant later, which I've started to make. I've got loads of computer chips, advanced wiring kits, ordinary wiring kits, titanium ingots, more gold, quartz, more titanium, and some fiber mesh, which is made from those creep vine clusters. And as you can see, there's more stuff growing outside, which is very, very helpful. So in this episode, the one thing that I want to build more than anything, and if I can find it in my little replicator here, it should be in appliances. Where is it? Where is it? It should be here somewhere. I know I unlocked it, so where is it? No, 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 no. Huh. I'm sure I unlocked it, I just can't seem to find it. There it is, a water filtration machine. Now I'm not sure if this has to be built on the outside or the inside, so let's get some titanium and build one. Oops, I'm pressing the wrong button here, what's going on? There we go. I'm still not quite used to the controls because I'm bouncing between lots of different games, so lots of different controls for lots of different games. So we're going to need some titanium, a little bit of lag, what's going on there? There we go. Now I want to make this room on the end here our water and food room. Now there is a bit of a problem with food. If you leave food in your inventory for too long, it starts to decompose and finally it starts to rot. Now if you eat rotten food, you actually decrease your hunger and your water and some of your health as well. So that's something that I don't want to do. So let me just grab some more of this. We'll eat it while it's still fresh. And let's build this thing. So I gotta find a place to put it. Where's it gone? There it is. So I can attach this to the wall. Here we go. Okay, now my hull is definitely going to need some repairs, but here we go. So this machine will now filter the water outside into drinkable water for us. And it apparently takes about a day for it to do this, but apparently it's got an upper capacity of about 3 filtered water bottles. So hopefully with any luck we'll be able to use this machine. I think I need some ordinary bottles to do it. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, should be interesting. Let's move on. Okay, so let's build ourselves some extra structure to the base so that it doesn't fall apart at the seams. I'm going to need some more titanium. I think I've got some more in here. No, not in that one. Not in that one. Yes, plenty of titanium. Okay, let's go and add some structure to our base. Now, the one thing that was requested was that I expand the base and I explore more biomes, which is something I want to do, of course, but the problem is I'm getting attacked constantly by creatures and other such things. It's a lot easier for me to go off recording and die off screen rather than waste your time with that boring part. Hang on, there we go. Let's just give some more foundation. There we go. 5.5. Excellent. Now, the one thing I'm going to need is one of these, but I don't have enough titanium. Am I actually going to run out of titanium? I certainly hope not, because that would be very embarrassing. I'm getting lag. Huge amounts of lag. Oh yeah, and I've just started storing things. The one thing I did make, guys, if you've noticed my radiation helmet has been removed, is this. It's a rebreather, and basically the further you go down, the more oxygen you use. But with this thing on, you use less oxygen because apparently it recycles the CO2 and stops you from drowning as quickly, which is great. Oh, and the other thing is I found in the Aurora, the only thing I did find in there was a module which I put into the Seamoth. On the side of the Seamoth here is this little hatch, and if I open it, you can see it's got this in it, which is a pressure compensator. This has now increased the depth that the Seamoth can go to 300 meters instead of the usual 200. And I believe it can be increased all the way up to 500 meters and have other upgrades added to it if you really want, such as weapons and other such cool goodies. So that'd be kind of cool. Right, I'm going to need more titanium. I do believe I'm about to run out of titanium. I can't believe that. That is surprising, because I actually need titanium to build a couple of things that I wanted to build. Right, let me open this. I'm going to need a vertical connector. There we go. Excellent. I've run out of titanium. I do not believe it. Right. Well then, now there's one of two things that we can do. We can either go out and waste a load of time in the video of us getting titanium and getting owned, or we can do what pretty much everybody else does in this game, and we can cheat it in. And I hate cheating things in, but to be honest, guys, it's a hell of a lot easier to do. And no, I didn't cheat in all those items before. I actually spent 3.5 hours building them all. It was a nightmare, trust me. And originally, I spent 4 hours doing all that stuff. I forgot to hit record, and the game crashed and I lost it all and had to do it all over again. But thankfully I remember where everything was. So we're going to spawn some items in if I can. I can't seem to open up the... Right. And then you close this, and then you open it. And then you go item, titanium, and then you enter the number. Let's go for 7. And now I've got 7 titanium, and I don't have to go out and get it all and get attacked by those horrible shark things. I really hate doing this. Literally, it hurts me to do stuff like that, but because it saves a lot of time, I'm not going to be really bothering with it. Right, now I've got to rotate this. Right, now, the one thing that we're going to be building is this, a moon pool. And the moon pool is definitely going to help us out a lot. Now, what a moon pool is, in underwater stations, the moon pool is a pressurized room with a pool in it that leads to the sea. And basically, in the moon pool, we can dock our Seamoth and make upgrades to it. But before we can do our upgrades, we need the moon pool first. So let's go get some titanium ingots, some lubricant, and an advanced wiring kit, which I have made already. God, that really hurt for me to cheat that stuff in. Oh God, I should have just gone out and get. No, never mind. Doesn't matter. So I need 4 lubricant. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 titanium ingots. And what else was it? Oops, I opened up the console again. An advanced wiring kit. Right. Should have one of these nearby. Nope, not that. Advanced wiring kit. No. Ah, here we are. which is made from gold, ironically. Right, let's build ourselves a moon pool. I should have enough structure to build the moon pool. Oops. There we go. Ah, it's all over the place. Eek. No, I don't want to build it there. I want to build it here. Uh-oh. No, not that. No, stop it. Oh, right. We're just going to have to leave that unconstructed for a bit while we reinforce the hull. Eek! And we're going to have to go through the base and start repairing damage. So let's go. Oh, no. I didn't want to do that. No. Get off. I want to go through the hull.
Captain.
Right. Now, let's see. I can build another foundation. I didn't want to do that. Ah. Right. More foundations. And I just love how it's just sitting there. What the hell? Oh, I can't go forward on this area because it's... Bloody hell. There we go. Now, hopefully... Right. We are now ready. Oh, right then. Finally show you guys what the moon pool does.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let me just do it very carefully. There we go. Aha! Oh.
Warning. Emergency power. Emergency power. Warning. Emergency power. Warning. Emergency power. All primary systems.
Oh.
Emergency power.
Alright. Whoa.
Emergency power. Emergency power.
Oh, this is disturbing. Ah. Alright. Alright. God almighty, that's annoying. Alright, it doesn't seem to like that. Okay, what's going on? We'll have to take it out. Oh, Alright.
Warning. Emergency power only. All primary power systems online. All primary power online. Emergency power. Power restored. Power restored. Primary systems online.
Okay. Well, that was scary. That was odd. That's not happened before. I've just realised I've got no entrance to this area from the inside. I'll have to go and build one. Well, that was unexpected. I didn't expect that to happen. Right, okay then. And now I can't get the little warning things to go away. Right. Build me a ladder. Good, now I can get to the moon pool. It would seem I need more power. Right. Now here's the odd thing. When I built this thing the last time, when I properly built, like, I'm gonna think of a place to put that. Put a new one of these. I need more titanium. So let's get some more. Item, titanium 6. I bet you my base is going to start to suffer again. Yep. Okay. Not that, no! There we go. Right. need more foundations. Oops. This episode's going well. Okay. Okay. Right. We're going to need to build one of these. Need more lubricant, more titanium. Bloody hell! I've got some lubricant somewhere. See, this is what happens. Your base starts to leak. Eventually it'll just buckle under the strain. Okay. Whoa, I'm getting stuck on the door. Okay, and hopefully this will provide more than enough power to keep the base running. Excellent. There we go. I'm getting enormous amounts of lag. What did this produce? Unpowered. What? Why is it unpowered? Shouldn't be unpowered. It should be receiving plenty of power. Something tells me I'm going to have to figure this bit out later. Let's fix the leak. There we go. Huh. That's a bit of an unusual episode. I was hoping to show you guys a lot of the cool stuff, but instead we've had enormous problems. Hopefully when I dock the Seamoth now, it doesn't go absolutely apeshit on our ass. I apologise for my swearing. Oops. Come on. Dock. There we go. Ah. Oh.
Warning. Emergency power. Power restored. All primary systems online. All primary systems online. All primary
Right.
systems
Okay, guys. What
online.
I'll do then is I will try and figure out what's causing this issue. Even though we've got now 2 power generators, it's still trying to draw excess power. I'm not quite sure why. It should have more than enough power to keep itself running. See? Plenty of power. But it's not doing anything. Could be that because we're so low. I'm not sure what I've done wrong. Okay guys, so I think what I'll do is I'll call the episode here. It's been a bit of an eventful episode, I'll say that. Yeah, the power seems to be not really getting to where it should be going. Almost as if it's sort of got stuck. Right guys, so I'll call it here. And I shall return when I have figured out what is going wrong. So thank you so much for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next episode. So Nathaniel signing off.